morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Mambo vipi, mambo vipi. Welcome back to yet another amazing episode of Ni Connect ndani ya Mwanzo TV. My name is Nyanchawa Makori, and today we are hanging out with a man who raps, he can cook, and above all, he's born again. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Mogi Moggs?
Thank you.
Energy. Nimeka energy.
Yeah.
You know, kupata mse mwenye anafika, born again, and can sing. Si kitu rahisi. How many of you mko ngapi kwa dunia?
We're a couple of guys.
So Mogi, tell us about yourself.
I'm the last born in a family of 6. I'm half Nigerian, half Kenyan.
Half?
Nigerian, half Kenyan.
So what's your Nigerian name?
Udokan.
Huh?
Udokan.
Okay. I was having a challenge, so Mogi Moggs.
Mogi Moggs. Not Mogi Moggs.
Oh, so where did Mogi Moggs come from?
Mogi Moggs, my nephew, when he was born and he was growing up, he was 2. He couldn't say Uncle Ramogi, Uncle Mogi.
Oh, your name is Ramogi?
Yes.
Okay.
And then my aunts call me Moggs.
Okay.
So Mogi Moggs.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I've lived in Nairobi all my life, and started passion in music in 2000. Then I also have a passion for food. Wow. And so I had to cooperate everything together, and yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Kind of like the spirit moving in my life, the boundless love that Jesus Christ. My desire is to be more like you.
So you are born again?
Yes.
So you decided to do music, but gospel music?
Yes, strictly gospel.
Why gospel? Just a question, why gospel?
Why gospel? Because it's who I am.
Because most people go for secular.
Yes. Because
it's more out there. It can give them money. It is more received.
For me, it's not about money. For me, it's about ministry. So I'm a minister of the word of God through music. So that's what I love doing best. And I sing to inspire people. Yeah.
Tell us about your music.
I remember I used to be in a choir in a certain church. I wouldn't mention the church. And I would always love to sing, and every time I would lift up my hand when they would ask who wants to sing, and I would lift up my hand and I would be told, "No, you can't do it." And I'm thinking, why?
They didn't believe
your voice is not for singing, and I'm thinking, okay. And so one day, me and a couple of friends decided we're going to do music but rap.
A time is gonna come, it's just gonna be you and him standing on the line waiting to be judged. No explanation whatsoever, but what black, young or old, yes or no to all his questions. You'll be alone on that day, can't even.
And that's how we got the opportunity to go to a studio and record. And I think for me that time, I think I was doing it so that I can show them, you know what, I can actually really sing. And it went well, and that's how it got me to this. That's how I came into the streets and started selling my music for 7 good years.
7 years.
Yes.
Selling your music on the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it actually works. Yes.
People are buying your music.
Yes.
Were you well received in the streets, or that people were just mean?
It took time. It kind of took time, but eventually people started getting used to the idea of me being out on the streets and selling music. And now they could understand what I was actually bringing out. It's salvation. Speaking to people, talking to people, encouraging people. Yes.
So why did you choose rap?
Why did I choose rap?
Yeah. You know, most people say, if God comes here today, will you rap in front of him?
I would.
Okay.
It's just the best way of me communicating to people. Yes.
Can you freestyle?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. The camera. I can give you the beats. You have the beats?
Hizi si ma freestyle, ni style zitakuset free kama vile JC alifanya na sisi, kachagua sisi, katuwasha sisi. Ni nini tutafanya tusiwe makasisi, MIC ofisi.
Wow. I didn't see that coming. Yeah. So I would really love to know more about you selling your music in the streets.
The reason why I started selling music on the streets is suppose I wanted people to get to know who I am as an individual. Two, many musicians are up for getting concerts and making money and not selling albums.
Yeah.
And for me, I was selling albums more than being out there on the media, and I did quite a lot. It really helped me a lot. It was paying my rent, giving me transport, putting food on my table, and I was actually really okay doing that. And it actually paved way for me to go to school to do my Top Chef.
So how was it received by the people in the streets when you began, when you're talking to them? Were there people who like chased you away, or people who beat you up, people who stole from you?
No, there's only one incident I think I had where a guy came with hot water in a cup and he tried to pour the water with me.
Is this somebody you knew?
No.
How? Just a random stranger?
Just a random stranger. And he left and went.
How did you feel about that?
Normally you'd react, but I didn't.
Didn't that discourage you and you decided,
No,
okay, I'm
didn't.
not going to stay here anymore?
No, I didn't, because I knew I'm doing this for God and also for myself too.
Okay.
Yes.
So ulikuwa umewahi jaribu kwenda like for DJs, let's say the gospel DJs, and be like, this is my music, play for me, maybe on TV. Did you ever try that?
Yeah, I did that a lot. I moved from one studio house to another, but they wouldn't actually really play your music.
Why?
Because there's a certain kind of music that these guys want. We have cartels in the gospel industry, so there are people. Yeah, they're there.
Okay.
They're there. I wouldn't mention names, but they're there. It's just a few people who received it. Yes.
So tell us about you being a chef.
My being a chef got me out. Now this is 7 years, and then I had to shift to go to school, and it was a bit tough because now I'm not doing what I love doing.
Music. Okay.
But now I've acquired a passion for cooking, which music and food go together.
Yeah.
So I did two and a half years of school away from the music scene.
Okay.
And in the process of doing that, that's when I got married.
Okay.
And so now I had to be more responsible. Not being seen on the streets all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. So life changes, and so you change with life.
Okay. So
Yes.
what's your favorite dish? The one you love preparing?
Salmon, fish.
Okay.
Yes.
How is that done? Do you have a secret recipe?
That one, unless you come and buy from me. Yeah, but I love to grill my fish. Yes.
Okay, so your wedding was on Samantha's bridal.
Yes.
And now we are interested in knowing, while you were in the streets, is that how you met your wife?
Yes. We actually met in the street.
Share the story with us.
Okay, so it was a Friday. No, sorry, it was a Thursday, and I was actually selling my music, and a lady pops in and says she wants to buy my music. And so, just like a joke, I said, okay, fine, no problem. So she bought the CD, and then she left. And then later on, she sent me something on my WhatsApp, music that she's done. And I thought, okay, probably let's do this. We can go to the studio and record a song. There was a song I was actually working on.
How has the experience been so far? Like starting music, then shifting to being a chef, and all that in your career. How has the experience been?
It's been challenging. Everything has its challenges. But what I can say is that, you know, it's a lesson learned. I'm happy where I am because I'm actually connecting now, from now food coming back into music. That's what I'm doing, I'm coming back into music full time. And it's easy. It's now better. I'm in a better place. I'm more mature.
When you were starting, it was a bit challenging.
Yeah, it was really challenging.
So what were some of the challenges that you
selling the music, taking them out to radio stations and stuff, getting the money to do recording or even shooting the videos and stuff. It's just hectic. It's just like God availed producers who did some songs for me for free, shoot videos, some videos for free, and it's God's grace.
Okay.
Yeah, that I'm here.
You've done most of your music with D.
I've done 2 songs with D.
Then
My father really loves me. Sent his son to die for me. In the coast of Calvary where he did what shed his blood for me. My father never abandoned me.
Then do you have a company with her? I don't know if it's a company or recording label.
No, that was actually my company, Alright.
Okay.
Yes.
So I was going to ask your relationship with D, like.
D is a good friend and a sister.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Any new projects coming up?
Oh yes, a couple of projects. We've done a new song coming out soon. It's called Devil Killer, featuring Bire, and also Wife is in it. Then there are projects I'll be working on with a couple of artists who I can mention right now. But yes, a new album is coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give people who want to be where you are right now, those upcoming musicians who are also struggling like you did? They're selling their music, they're not well received. What advice would you give them?
First of all, I can say they should have patience. 2, not everybody's journey is the same.
Okay.
They should be able to walk their own journey and to pray a lot because, there are challenges, and not to give up.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I can actually tell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want you to look at the camera and to tell our audience where they can find you, where they can find your music, if they want to reach out to do maybe a collab.
Okay. What you guys can do is you can check out Mogi Moggs. That's on YouTube. That's MOGIMOGGS. You can also call me on 0703898910. And I'm free for anyone who wants to do a collab. And I'll just tell you, don't give up on your dream. Yeah.
So we are really grateful. Thank you very much for creating time for us.
Thank you.
And we pray that you continue with what you're doing and succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Guys, we have come to the end of the beautiful conversation with Mogi Moggs. If you want to reach out, he has shared his contacts. You can just slide into his DM. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you can slide into his DM and plan what you want to do with him. He's open to that. Now, we have come to the end of this show. Before we go, I'd like to remind you that you're on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name is Nyanchao Makori. Have a beautiful weekend.